JChats. I'm JCat with here RVA. Tonight I'm talking to Dyfferant. She is a local artist of many talents, videographer, director, musical artist as well, and I'm super stoked to talk to her this evening. I'm going to give it just another second to let people join. I did see Diff out there. Before I bring her on, though, I did want to take a second. Anybody that follows me knows how much I love Dizzy Wanda. He's my friend. He was on episode 4 of JChats, and ever since, him and my family have grown super close. But anyway, I attended the certified, I'm going to get this wrong, certified hip hop rap awards ceremony last night. I'm so sorry I got the name wrong. I know I did. But he won for Best Male R&B Singer. And I'm so excited for him. Shout out to everybody there the last night. It was all love. Every performer was incredible. The Women's Rap Elite Cypher was there, and they were absolutely amazing. But yeah, Dizzy Wanda, Best Male R&B Singer, and Dyfferant actually directed his newest music video, which we'll talk about when I have her hop on. Just gonna wave at some people real quick. Hi. My dogs are snoring. My animals always want to be a part of JChats. I still laugh with Fluffy the Alchemist when he was on JChats a couple weeks back. And I showed Harley, and he said,
She look cute, but she look old.
She really does. It's a joke that me and Brian have. Come here, haha. While we wait for Jeff. There she is.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi. Let me just back up a little bit so I can get into the camera. I kind of had it set up, but I didn't know that it would be this close on live. Like,
it is okay.
Sorry. Let me just try to, turn this up just a little bit. Because I thought I had already had it set up.
You're good. This gives people a second to join anyway.
Yeah.
Come here. You know you can jump. My dog Harley, my animals, they get obsessed when I'm on for some reason. And my dog Harley, when I had Fluffy the Alchemist on a couple weeks back, they're just being hams, and I showed him her, and he was like, she looks cute, but she looks old. And it was so funny. It still makes me laugh. I'm trying to get her to come over here so I could show
What's her name? What's her name?
Harley Quinn.
Oh, yo, I love that.
And she's bad too. Come here.
I love that.
Let me grab her really quick because she's just like, come here, baby.
What's up, y'all? What it do?
Yeah, say hey to people in the chat.
Tune in. Hey, make sure y'all share the live. Make sure everybody share the live.
Yes,
so y'all can see what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm excited.
Relax, fam. Yes, for sure. Actually, don't relax. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody get hyped. I'm just waving at people, so if you want to say hey to people in the chat really quick too, because this gives people a few minutes to hop on.
Let me see.
We've got Adriana Marquise.
Adri, what's up, sis? Arte, Casey,
Sola.
Huh? Oh yeah. It's a lot of people on here. That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad y'all tuning in for real.
Seriously.
I've been needing to do something like this, so I'm glad. My first interview is actually with you this year, so that's very, very exciting for me.
I'm honored because I know you've been
crazy busy. I saw you, what, back, I think it was February 19th at Brewers Cafe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
you took
That
a
was my
group
first
set.
time. That was my first time meeting you in person.
Yes,
Yeah, so
yes.
that was dope.
I was so excited to get to meet you. We had talked a couple of times and we know each other
Yeah.
through Dizzy Wanda.
Yep.
And I was saying before I had you come on, you directed his newest music video. It's
Yeah.
absolutely insane. It's so incredible. And I do want to talk about it, but you've worked with a ton of people.
Yeah, I have
And
actually.
and like
That was my latest video with Dizzy Wonder though. Like that was that might I think that might have been one of like my best videos so far. I got a whole bunch of other videos, but that's like one of the best videos that I shot this year. So I was
it
just super excited to do that with him and just get his whole goal out. Me and Montana, the Montana movement, we actually directed that together, so it came out
it's
super super dope.
it's so good. It is so good. Guys, if you haven't seen it, like please go to YouTube, search Dizzy Wanda. It's his Red Bottoms video. I will tell you something, Diff, like to speak to your credit and like somebody totally unbiased, like they have, no idea other than so I help Des with some stuff and somebody that's on an internet radio station, local station in Bronx, New York, had reached out and downloaded his song. And long story short, I sent them the video, and they were like, "Yo, this is really good," and I love how the aesthetic matches the lyrics.
Yeah.
Did you
Yep.
like?
Yes. Yep. Yep. And it was so quickly, how we put that together. um he was hitting me up. He was hitting me up for a good little minute, like, "Hey Div, I need you to help me with the concept. I need you to help me like everything." Like, so we quickly put it together. He called me like a couple of days before, like, "Do you think we can do this and get it done by this day?" Like, so I'm like, even though the video came out good, it still was a task because like we like everything just happened so fast. He called me, was like, "Yo, can we do it? Can like within like a matter of days?" So that was just crazy to me how it turned out.
And like you said it, in your opinion, it's one of your best, one of your favorites.
Yeah, yep,
I
definitely,
like it,
definitely.
and to throw it together so quick. And like, I know how Dizzy is. He like gets an idea, runs with it. And so like all that creativity, um, I love it. I have that song stuck in my head all the time. And when I saw your video, like, I was like, this is perfect. Like,
Nice, nice. That's good.
and
That's definitely good to hear. I
yeah,
like
and it's
feedback from my videos. I like real feedback from my videos, so
you're
I think that's real
super
dope.
creative. You're
Yeah.
super creative. I love the angles that you have. And like, so growing up, I've always said that I want to be like a rock star, whatever, like talent agents. But I've said too that I wanted to make music videos, direct music videos. And I always loved like Joseph Kahn. Because like when I was in high school, like junior, senior, this one, it was Britney Spears everywhere. And
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys, and everything had like a super like kind of cinematic like effect, but it was so like
Pop, like poppy, like and how like everything used to come together. Videos, I think videos like back then versus now is so different. It's so so different. Like, I think even with the music, it felt like it had like more meaning, and like the videos kind of went with the song. Like nowadays it's kind of like, you know, everybody want to be so different. you know, with everything. So the music, and then like they want to put like a wild, different type of like video that doesn't match, and it somehow still goes, if that makes sense. Like, so that's kind of how I think, that's how I look at videos from then and now. You just kind of like, just letting people be creative and you being creative as well, you know. So that's kind of like, I try and be very open-minded when it comes to, you know, videos and people's music, because everything is so different. So you just kind of gotta just do what you do and just go. You
Yeah.
know, and don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to be different, or just throw your ideas out there, because everybody's looking for what's new, what's different. So your
Hmm.
idea might be just what somebody is looking for. So yeah,
Yeah.
I try to
It
stay different with a lot of stuff.
just like your name, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Got to
Yep.
stay different and unafraid, and I love that. And like, not so you said like Red Bottoms was your most recent video. You're like back to back. If you look at different Instagram like page, whatever profile, like your stories are back to back to back shoot.
Nice.
I mean,
Word. Word.
who are
That's
some of the
good.
artists? Like, who are some of the artists that you've worked with? Like, some of your favorite videos, or like most difficult, like, because there's been
Hmm.
a ton of people.
Yeah, I know. I want to say some of my favorite artists that I work with. Big No, Ed the Realist, Big Honcho, Kari 1K, um, Zedzilla. Like, I work with Pastor Troy. I work with a few different, you know, people, and it's always different. Like, every time I shoot, it's always different. Like, whether if it's just a vibe, or, you know, I don't. People are just different, and I go off that. So it's always different when I shoot a video. But usually, I like shooting this guy named Big No videos, because he kind of he let me do like what I want to do. Like, he might give me like a slight idea, and then I just go like, all right, so I think we need to do this. Like, we need a room. We need, you know, we need a car on top of a building. We need to see, you know, the sky. We need to see buildings. We need to build this. We need to this type of lighting. Like, it's always different, but with him, like, he just let me do whatever I want to do. So that's
That's
always
cool.
cool. Yeah, yeah. And, this year I made a promise to myself that um I would like really progress in some way, and I said that I wanted to do I said I wanted to learn a program called um thing what is it called, After Effects. And
Uh-huh.
that's like where you really get more into like graphic designs and like animation and crazy effects and stuff. So I said that I wanted to do that, and I said I wanted to like really make my videos look a lot more cinematic. So
I
those
think you succeeded. Like,
thank you. Thank
seriously,
you.
the
Thank you.
visuals are very, very movie-like. You were talking about like trucks on top of buildings and things like that. And again, just watching these different videos you've put together, the creativity is all over the place. But yeah, the quality is on point.
Thank
So
you.
if theatrical is one of your goals, different, you are there. You you're
Nice. Thank you so
you're
much.
you're certainly like there on the path, like into it, if not So keep going. My goodness.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. 'Cause
Akila
you,
Hara Kareem said, I agree. Your videos are very dope and creative. Like,
thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's I would say like something that's tough about being a female videographer is like just being a female in a male dominant, you know, work field, career, whatever you want to call it.
yes.
Like, and then it's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's just like some people don't want to shoot with me because I'm a female, and they just don't think that I could do it. And then once I come around and I'm taking control and making sure I get stuff done, and once they see the outcome of it, they like, oh,
They're
okay,
like,
I'm so
um,
glad. They like calling everybody, you know. So that's always
the,
good. I love when they think that I can't do something, and then I'm basically, you know, kicking
the
everybody
price is
ass.
not the same. The price is not the same.
Right, right, right,
Yeah.
right. So that's one of the
Listen,
challenges. That's one of the challenges about being a female. Um, doing this, but other than that, I like to have fun. I like to have fun with it and just try and match people's energy, but also bring their energy up as well. Some people really don't know how to shoot videos. They don't know what to do, so they're very nervous sometimes, and you kind of have to like kind of like hype them up, like how you would think their friends would do, like 10 times harder than that. Cause you wanna them to feel you, like you want them to be on your level, them to be on your level, and yeah, they always look at it as like a experience when shooting with me because most people don't do that. Most people don't, give the type of energy that I give when I shoot. So that's why a lot of people come back to me.
that's that's cool as shit. Like we touched a little bit on the subject of being a woman in this industry and like what you're doing. And I want like, can you tell me a little bit what it's like to be on the set of one of your videos and why it stands out the way that it does, other than like you, of course,
hmm
but
Um,
seriously for advice out there because you're also saying that you want to show love to people, which is why you're an amazing human being, one of the many reasons.
um, well, I know, no, like usually when I go, um, on my videos, like I just touched on, making sure that the energy is high in the room. So like I might go and I just might start dancing, trying to rap the words or sing the words with them. Just it's always gonna be like a lot of like dancing and vibing and stuff like that. So just making sure you keep keeping the energy up. Um, it's really gonna be a lot of me taking control of what's going on. Just making sure I accomplish whatever I'm trying to do. So I would say it's gonna shooting with me would be fun. It would be um on time and it'll be done just like the way I have in my head or you have in your head, if not better. Usually people be like, they be like, the last time when I shot a video it was nothing like this. Like, you got the lights up, you giving energy, you turned up, you fun, you cool, and you making sure you getting it done. So that's usually what they always say when I shoot. So I'm excited.
That's
I'm usually excited.
it. Like the difference is not that you're uh, providing like a professional experience. Yeah, like obviously you are. Um, it's you are professional, and they're they're actually having a professional experience. And so I
Yeah.
that's excellent. Hang on one second, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. What do you
I'm so sorry.
do?
Are you
That's
saying
okay.
hey to people? Cool. Yeah, because I wanted to say Akila. I'm keep messing this up. Akila Areem. I want you to shoot my video, and I don't even rap. LOL. So what do you do
Let's
then?
go.
What kind of video are you thinking about?
Who you
I
talking to
want
her?
yeah, I want to see if she responds. No, like I think it's great. And again, Richmond has needed people like yourself, and we've needed these professional tools available to
Definitely.
artists so that they
Right.
can, because I'm hearing you, and to me it sounds like artists are sitting here thinking, how did Diff get in like my head? Like what I think about when I'm in the shower listening to my song or thinking about my song, I'm like, I can't be the only person that does this. I'll hear a song and I will literally make up a music video to it in my head. It doesn't matter if there's already one there. Like I do it all the time. And you're able to take like what these artists do with their music and just like
Yep.
have it explode off the screen. It's incredible. But
Thank
like
you.
not only this, you're also so like hustle, hustle, hustle. Look at the timestamps on this woman's post all the time, 24 hours, go, 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 one project to another. You're also a recording artist, correct? You sing.
Yes. I sing, I rap, I do all types of music. Kind of like however I'm feeling at the moment. I usually record out of my house. And
That's awesome.
yeah, cuz sometimes I just need to get up and record like right then. So it's kind of hard for me to like get to studios like when I want to because I might not be in the same vibe to record. So I record myself now. But
You set up at the house. That's badass. You're like,
yes, yeah. This is actually I'm at my house now. This is just like a photo studio. It's just a backdrop and some
it's
lights.
it's gorgeous. Somebody was saying like the backdrop is amazing. Like I don't know which
Thank
one they were talking about. Probably yours though. You look heavenly. You like
Thank you.
I feel
Thank you
like I'm
so much.
walking into like a lounge or something, like an old school nightclub, and
Yeah.
it's like a Saturday night and you're like the angel in the center of the room. You know how like everything else kind of goes
I kind
blurry.
I kind of wanted to give like a vibe of how I wanted my album to be. So that's kind of like where I kind of like set it up to be. Um,
Okay,
I am
tell me
putting
more.
I'm putting the album out soon. It's called Black Sky Yellow. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Make sure everybody go cop that. Got some cool artists on there, some cool collabs on there. Um, but yeah, it's when I think about it, I think of like 4 a.m. driving on a highway or driving through the city music. Like that's how I picture the vibe of it. So, it's kind of like a night sky, you know, and that's what that is. We got a little bit of the red, like some traffic lights or something.
Yes, it matches my galaxy background perfectly. It looks
Yeah,
just like
I love that.
kind of kind of like that what's it called, the dawn, like twilight. It's my
Hmm.
it's my absolute favorite. I hate morning, but I have terrible insomnia, and so I get to
Yeah.
see that twilight a lot, and that's exactly like that's what your background looks like, and that's the vibe that's going to
Yes.
be on Black Yellow. Do you have a release date at all?
No.
All
I
right.
really just kind of want to. It's still a few tweaks that I need to make sure is done before I drop it. So I don't want to give a date just yet. I know I have a date in my head, but I just don't want to give it out
That's okay.
until
That's okay.
I know for sure.
I
Like,
respect that. Like it's a testament to how amazing you are. You want to make sure it's done the right way. Like
yep,
Aunt the
yep,
Symbol said this. Aunt the Symbol said the same thing. Make like you might be super excited about something, but don't put it out until it's ready.
right,
Don't be
right.
premature.
Yeah,
My
because
cat. Sorry,
where?
my my cat Fiona says she's the one that will
Uh,
randomly interrupt episodes. Like my animals love this. I don't know why. They're usually like not like this.
that's,
Fiona, I'm just gonna
let
let
me
her in.
see.
She, sorry, she's going crazy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hi, Fiona. I don't know. I don't know if she'll get up here or not. Come here, Fiona. Come here. Come here. Come here, Fefa.
Team is
Come
not
here.
on it,
There she is.
but should have been. Oh, look
Fiona.
at her. I actually been thinking about getting a kitten lately. I've been to the what is it?
The
Where they
SPCA.
yeah. I've been there a couple of times, and every time I go, there's no kittens. So I
They
don't know.
probably go quick.
But
I
I really want one. My friend, she has two cats now, and she just like she like you have anxiety, you should get a cat.
yes.
And I don't know if I need an animal. Like I'm really a fish person. I'm a fish person. Like I love fish, but like dogs and cats, I don't know. I don't know, but I
Cats
feel like I want a cat.
cats are way easier than fish. Listen, don't get more than two. I have four. We did have five. Um, but anyway, we have four. And if you get an automatic litter box, like they take care of themselves and they would be
Yeah.
perfect for you. It's how active you are, but the anxiety part, you are on point. I don't care what people say. These cats are more in tune with my like emotions and feelings than my dogs. Like my dogs know when I don't feel well or like if I need extra love, but the cats, they always know. And like they're
Yeah.
assholes. They're cats. But when like I need it, because I have bad anxiety, when I need it, like they will come and just be like, "What's up,
Just
mom?
come
What's
and
up,
just
mama?"
y'all on you, and just like don't they vibrate or something?
Yes, they
That's the I don't know the word, but it feels like vibration. But I don't know if they're shaking. I don't know what it is. They're purring.
they
Okay,
they
purring. Yes.
they vibrate. I'm gonna forever refer to purring as vibrating. That's amazing. Fiona loves you. I think it's a sign that, and honest,
Aw.
like even kittens, so kittens are kind of the worst. She's gonna pull down this whole background watch. Kittens are kind of the worst. So I'm gonna be honest with you. One of our cats is a kitten, and he's like the actual worst. One day I'll get into those stories. She almost jumped on my head. But like if you can probably find like an amazing personally, I think male cats are friendlier. They're all awesome though. So I'm on board. Get a kitty.
Okay. All right. I've really been
I want
thinking about it.
you
I
should do it.
really have.
I want to look through these comments too because people have been saying like so much here. Let's see. Metallic Sekeem said, "Is Keem on it?" I'm assuming talking about
My
Yellow Black.
album.
Yes. Did I
My
get that right or did
album.
Aruba say it?
I if he was on it, that would be great, man. Like, hit me up, Ken. It ain't out yet. Hit me up though. Hit me up. Or
It's
we
not.
actually need to do something anyways.
All right, there you go. It's not done, so you need to call him. Brian said your background reminds me of the confessionals on the Real World. That is awesome. Hell yes.
You know, this like you can kind of like do whatever you want with it. Like you can take pictures, you can shoot video. You
You
know.
know, you know what we're gonna both do here? I have not, so I mentioned this when I talked to Zach Benson way back in episode 6, I think it was. I've always wanted to have. So Ian is my amazing video editor, and he created this whole like intro now for JChats. And if you haven't
Yo,
watched
I
it, please.
saw it.
It's
I
so
saw
cool.
it.
And I've
It is
also
nice.
been,
Is it like the like cartoon animated kind of? Is that the one?
yes, we're like it's like all the cats in the alley, and it's like "Rrr,"
Yes,
and then
yes, yes, yes,
the
yes, yes,
sign
yes.
with me on it. It's like JChats, and you see
Yo,
like a broken liner note sign, which tomorrow OZ is on liner notes. It drops tomorrow. Watch it.
okay.
But when I talked to Zach, I said that me and you were going to do this because our backgrounds are perfect for this. I wanted to do like an old like 90210 style like entrance, and so we're both going to do it because when you were sitting there going like shaking for like showing how it could be for photos, you're going to be the best. So I'm going to go first because like I'm going to be embarrassed to go after you. So
Ooh, yes, yes,
show us
yes.
how it's really done now.
You know, you just kind of gotta.
Yes.
You just kind of gotta go with it. You know, whatever you want to do.
This is
Whatever
why
you want
you're
to
the this is why you're the director and the one
do.
making the beautiful imagery. Diff, you're
Thank you,
incredible.
thank you,
Like
thank you, thank you.
I I've
Thank you
had
so
so much fun
much.
talking to you. I appreciate you so much. Like seriously, I know like I know how crazy busy your schedule is, and for you to do this is has been incredible. So thank you
Thank you
again.
too. I'm glad. I'm glad we finally, you know, could actually do this. You know, we've been saying. I really didn't know when you were gonna let me know, so I was so hyped when you hit me up because I just wanted to talk.
No, I was excited
So why
just you
not
were
talk to you?
I, thank you. You're making me blush. I was so excited. You're like, hell yeah, let's do this. And it's not going to be the last time we talk by any means. I'm certain of it. And like, I want to keep up with you. And we've got a lot of amazing things to look forward to with you. So, guys, if you're not following her on Instagram, you make sure you're following Dyfferant. It's Dyffferant. She's amazing. She's incredible. She's out here showing these men like, you're you're silly. You think I can't I don't have this, but guess what? And then she drops some fire amazing videos, has new music coming out, a new album.
New music is gonna be videos. It's gonna be a whole lot. So make sure everybody, please, 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 please stay in tune. Make sure y'all cop, you know, all my music. Book me for videos. Everything that you need, hit me up. Photo shoots, all of that.
Yes, there's people in the comments talking about they want videos done, photo shoots. She's teaching people how to do intros.
Yep. I'm teaching people how to do everything that I know. So I don't want to hold in no information. I just want everybody to just let me just show you.
You're you're
But yeah,
incredible.
thank you,
Thank
you
you
too, man.
again. Thank you
I
so much,
appreciate
Jeff.
you.
Go enjoy your evening. I'll talk
I'm
to
gonna
you
try and get
soon.
some food. All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Guys, that was Different. Def, she's, like I said, incredible. Makes videos, director, videographer, does her own music. She's recording an album now. So, you know, it's not done yet, but to look for it probably pretty soon. Got a super dope vibe to it, that Twilight kind of background feel. So I'm really excited. And again, I want to make sure I get this name right. Somebody mentioned, is so-and-so going to be on it? She said, hit me up, Metallica King. Yes, she says hit me up because she's not done yet. So we'll look out for it. I appreciate everybody so much for coming, hanging out this evening while I talk to Diff. If you missed JChats, you can always find past episodes on our Here Our VA website, as well as our YouTube channel. Next week, I've got another incredible guest. I'm not going to tell you who yet, though. You need to follow me at Here Our VA JCat, and you can see who I'll be talking to. I'll let you know soon. And last week's episode will be available as well. But guys, I've had so much fun, but I'm going to get to bed. Make sure you go follow Different, and I will see you guys next week. J Kitty, yeah.